What's good with y'all, man? What's poppin'? Hope y'all having a great and marvelous and fantastic and extraordinary day. You know what I'm saying? But real talk, I basically just made this video basically just to say, stop comparing yourself to other people. That shit is, at this point, we should all start to learn that shit is dumb and it's pointless. Because you never know somebody's situation. You never know exactly how somebody got to where they at, what they had to do, what the type of morals they had to put aside, or what they had to do, compromise as a man or a woman in order to get where they at. You don't know who they dealing with. You don't know what they're going through behind closed doors. You don't know exactly what it takes for that person to get where they're at in today's time. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's journey is gonna be different. Like I give you a real heart to heart right now. At some point in my life, I was so focused on what other people was doing and comparing my life to theirs that I really was damn near not even loving myself. I couldn't even find a way to love myself because I was so focused on what other people was doing and comparing my life to theirs. Not even realizing had I had what they had at the age I was at, I might not even have knew what to do with what they had. I might have put myself in a bad or compromising situation just because I wanted to be somewhere I seen somebody else at in that particular time. Had I been rich and famous at 15, 16 like I wanted to be, bro, if I had millions of dollars at 15 or 16, bro, I don't know exactly where I would have been or what I would have did with the money. It wouldn't have been nothing healthy, I tell you that right now. It would have been something to make myself look better in the stunt or some shit. It would have been some stupid shit. Some shit I didn't really need to be doing. Some shit that could have endangered me and put a big-ass target on my back at a young-ass age. Some shit I just, you know what I'm saying? There's no telling what I would have did with the money. And I wouldn't have saved it. I wouldn't have did nothing smart with it. I might have made a couple investments. I might have. You know what I'm saying? I always been, you know what I'm saying, somewhat intelligent, but at the same time, I wouldn't have done what I would do with it now. You get what I'm saying? Had I had the opportunity. Like if I was to get what I wanted back then right now, oh, I would do a lot of things way better than I would have did it back then. You know, if I would have had certain opportunities back then, there's no telling what I would have compromised back then, just being so young and just being so thirsty for a dream that I didn't realize at the time took time. I didn't realize at the time that it took patience and effort and consistency and belief, real belief and faith. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't understand the idea of patience. I didn't understand the idea of staying down till you come up. I used to hear about it, but I'm like, man, that shit's some bullshit. Them niggas rich talking about that shit. I ain't rich. I want to be rich. You know what I'm saying? I used to listen to what other people said and thought they was just selling me a dream and talking some bullshit. Like when people say, yeah, it was A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky had an interview. They thing he used to say all the time, always strive and prosper. I don't know if he say that no more, but when he used to say that in the interview, they'd be like, so what would you have, what kind of, I remember they asked him, they said, what kind of advice would you have for like a younger artist coming up? And at the time, I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to make music and stuff like that. He's like, and it's like, what kind of advice would you have for an artist coming up? And he was like, always strive and prosper. That's what he would say. And I'd be like, bro, what kind of shit? Like, you feel me? I wanted to know the secret. I wanted to know what he did to get where he at. And to this day, I still don't know what he did. But me going through my journey now, I understand what he meant by that. Always strive and prosper, meaning do your thing, stay consistent, keep on grinding, keep on working till you get to where you want to go. People don't understand that it takes 10 years to build a brand. People don't understand that it takes 10 years to build a real reputation. Think about Drake. Drake big as fuck, right? Drake is big as fuck. But for Drake to get to where he had to put in years and years and years of work. And not to mention, if you want to compare your life to Drake, that's not even fair because Drake had Lil Wayne behind him and Birdman behind him. Young Money, Cash Money, Lil Wayne, and Birdman. If you had them two machines behind you, bro, you would grow so much faster. You can't compare your success to somebody else's because you don't know who's in their corner and what position they're in and what they had to do to get to where they're at. You don't understand that your life and who you are as a person, it may not be your path to blow up as quickly as somebody else. Like me personally, I'm going to give you a prime example. Me personally, right? I would much rather blow up on my own and sign a deal. In any case, it's not just about music. It's not just about YouTube. Me personally, I would much rather blow up on my own than to sign a deal. And you want to know why? Because on the back end, you keep your freedom and you keep all your motherfucking money. You keep your percentages. Ain't nobody taking or dipping in your shit, nothing. So now if you do want to sign a deal, you do want to work with some other people, you do want to work with a big company, now they got to, you know what I'm saying, they got to compromise. They can't just tell you what they going to give you and you be happy with this and this is what we take. because you got leverage now. You actually got something of your own that's actually worth something to them. Now, if they come around right now and you ain't got shit and they gonna put you on and all this extra shit, right? Put you on, right? You don't have nothing to leverage your life. You don't got nothing to leverage your music. You ain't got nothing to leverage your percentages. So now they might give you some little advance money that you gotta pay back. And they taking all your percentages. So now 5 years go by and now you like, damn, I'm worth all this fucking money. I'm a big ass artist, but they taking all my fucking money. People thinking I'm rich. I ain't even got no fucking money. How they thinking? I'm still stressing about this and that, and I gotta pay back the IRS. I gotta pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't think about that shit beforehand. People don't think about how God could really be saving you from yourself. You know what I'm saying? You want this big ass dream, but you're not prepared to receive it. And that's why I tell people, don't compare yourself to nobody else because you don't know. Like, these artists be in the game, bruh. And it's not even just about music, but these artists be in the game that y'all be comparing your lives to, bro. They be miserable, bro. They still be trying to pay people back. They still be trying to keep their percentages, get percentages back. They be trying not to do things that they have to do because they signed that deal. Now they doing compromise and shit. You don't know what really going behind closed doors. That shit cutthroat as fuck. That shit really like the streets, and them niggas say that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you got to do when you get in that shit. You don't know what their motives is when they sign you. You don't know nothing. A lot of these artists be signing without even having a lawyer look at the fucking contract. You don't know what these niggas be going through. You don't know what these females be going through. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand. And then on top of that, they got to deal with all these crazy ass fans fucking with them off some shit that's not even them. They going through all type of mental breakdowns. They dealing with people loving them for a whole image that's not even who they really are. And they got to keep putting it on because that shit is in the fucking contract. Now, I ain't going to get too deep into all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just giving y'all an example of what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay true to your life and be grateful for the shit you got, bro. Be grateful for who you are. Be grateful for the things you got. Be grateful for the people around you that really care about you and support you. Be grateful for the opportunity to get up and try again another day. Be grateful for that shit. Ain't nobody gonna come out here and just give you some shit. And if they do, they gonna want something in return. Always keep that in mind. No, nobody just wanna hand you nothing. No, nobody just wanna, oh, I just wanna see you win. Here you go, bro. Take that. And if it is, you know, hallelujah, thank God. You know what I'm saying? You ran into a rare situation. But in most cases, ain't nobody coming to save you, bro. It's all on you. It's all on you. And that's okay. Because if it's all on you, that means in the end, you're going to get everything you deserve. Now, if you sitting around waiting for somebody to save you, somebody could come save you. But on the back end, they're going to get everything they deserve because they put in the money, they put in the time, they put in the effort, they changed your life. You didn't change your own. Somebody else changed your life, so now you owe them. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether what they say in the beginning, they're going to feel entitled to something. Why you think all these artists always complain about labels, always going through something? Why you think in every single picture they take, they always mean, mugging, and looking mean? That shit is not a joke, bruh. Them niggas be depressed, they be sad. Come on now. It be the richest people going through the most shit. They be getting shit too early. Like, people don't even be understanding the concept of getting something too early. They think everything is all good and sweet. Bruh, had I got $1 million when I wanted it, bruh, who knows what I'd be doing, where I'd be, what kind of addictions or habits I would have picked up. I wasn't ready for that shit. If I was, I would have got it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful to say I feel like God been on my side like my whole life. Like, God done protected me from myself a lot of times, bro, in a lot of situations with a lot of people and things. And I'm just happy that I'm here to still be living and breathing and healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because God really protected me from myself in a lot of situations, bro. God protected me from other people in a lot of situations, other things, like, and I couldn't understand at the time why shit wasn't going how I wanted to go. I felt like I was cursed and some extra shit. But you got to learn to accept your life and love your life and be grateful for the things you have in it because there's so many people with less. It's so many people that don't got what you got. And if you do feel like you at the bottom of the bottom, you still got what it take to get yourself up out of there. And you gotta believe that shit. Like I tell people, if you could sit through a video listening to me talk about some shit like this, you believe in yourself already anyway. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't even pay this shit no attention. Like, you're like, man, this nigga ain't talking about shit. But you done made it to 9.5 minutes of me talking about this shit. You believe you can make it. You just need confirmation. You need people to believe in you as well as you believe in yourself. You just need a little extra push. And I know what that's like, and there ain't nothing wrong with that shit, bro. Don't compare your life to nobody else's. Stay true to yourself and love yourself, bro. Stay true to your life and love your life. And shit'll happen for you. Keep God in your heart. Pray. You know what I'm saying? Meditate and manifest what you want. Work towards it. And after that, you could be happy with the result, just knowing that you tried, bro. It's all about just making sure you try. You don't want to look back on life thinking that, oh, I didn't try. That's the main thing. As long as you try, you don't got to compare yourself to nobody else, bro. But that's that, man. I love y'all, and hey, love yourself and love your life, bro. I'm out.